Oh, I think it got you. No, no. I think it actually got you that time, Tom. I'm a little annoyed about it. All right. Anyways, hello everyone. Welcome to the third session of Realm Walkers. I am so excited for us to be back. Today is going to be a very interesting game. Our party is going to kind of go through, introduce themselves, and then we can actually get into where we are and what we're doing in the world of where we have transported to since our last session. I am going to throw it to Tom. Tom, our camera's messed up too. I'm going to move you guys around. Tom, I'm going to throw it to you. You get to introduce yourself first.
Me? Why me?
Because I said so.
Okay, that's fair.
Thank you.
I am nothing. I do nothing.
I have a
except
screenshot.
listen to you. Hello.
I have a screenshot.
You do have a screenshot, you motherfucker. Hello everyone. I'm that one warlock. I make the saddest characters you've ever seen on the internet, except for this time. I'm playing as the happiest character I've ever made. The doctor is in, and I'm playing Becker Jostrums, our lovely druid who exclusively wild shapes into dinosaurs. I'm gonna toss it to CB.
Hello, everybody. My name is Omega Jones, also known as Critical Bard. Critical Bard across all social media channels. Professional actor, vocalist, hot mess, and kind of jack of all trades, master of like 3 of them. Today, I'm playing the boy that we all love, Grimmer, the Vicious, as he says, who is a hot mess in tiny form. And you know, who knows what's going to happen from here. We are learning many things about this eclectic group. That me, I'm going to pass it over to JD.
Hello. My name is JD, tryhard Von Edgelord everywhere on the internet, Von Edgelord everywhere else. Tonight I'll be playing Kellyon of the Serpent, our silent but what the fuck is going on with him fighter. So as this story progresses, we'll see what the fuck is wrong with him. Yeah, also I play bass in this little band called Contender. They kind of suck, don't worry about it.
Hey!
How dare
Whoa! Don't
That's-
talk about our
that's a
favorite
lie.
band that way.
That music slaps.
Mexico City is a treasure, and everyone should request it.
Yeah, talk about it more, man. Go for it.
I will talk about it more. Hello, everyone. My name is Matt, but if you think I'm cool, you could call me Nerdy or Matt. I also do this across the internet. So find me everywhere at Nerdy Rocks. I listen to Contender regularly, and Mexico City is one of their best songs, even though I've been told that they love it when people ask to play it every day. So please reach out to them and do that. Today, I will be playing the marvelous and weird HD Kid from Hopper, the multi-portal Hoppers. For a silver and a copper, you got a Hopper. Delivering a package across time, space, and reality. And speaking of people who always deliver across time, space, and reality, let's go over to Petra.
I thought I was going to go to Ivy now.
Hell no.
Hi.
That's all you.
Hello. My name is Petra Skelton, and I'm just happy to be here. If you want to find other stuff that I'm in, I do a lot of tabletop RPG stuff, whether it's AP with Here, Exquisite Corpse, Vancouver by Night, and some other stuff that hasn't been announced yet. Otherwise, I do game dev, writing, just a whole bunch of stuff. Look me up at Pre-Apocalypse. You'll be able to find all of my things, whether it's on Itch, Twitch, Twitter, wherever. I have a big announcement coming in during April. So during the end of April, I'll have my first ever big-ish tabletop RPG that I've developed from the ground up. So that'll be exciting. Otherwise, I'm playing Sid Ashclaw, who is a problem and a disaster. And yep, that's what she is. She's a Knoll barbarian, and she's having a great time. I will toss it to our wonderful GM because mine went on too long.
No, you're fine. You're totally fine. It gave you time to pull up Contender's playlist and then send it to the chat. Hi, I'm Ivy. My pronouns are she, her, and I'm your lovely GM. Yeah, So I'm going to get right into it. And I'll do my full spiel at the end of it because I play everybody else. So, last we left off, our party having first met in our first session, being thrown together by an oracle by the name of Nadine in a very strange situation of portals being created and then being forcibly thrown through or choosing to walk through them into a different world where they then decided to, most of them, fight a Tarask. I say most, not everybody decided to engage in that particular fight. Matt. But that's fine. We sometimes have to go 90 feet the other direction. Moving on from there, our lovely players found themselves on a sandy planet which was covered in dead corals and pillars of such. We then went underground to where a group of very albino-like white Swagan were underground, having been forced there by a lack of water above ground. The party themselves was able to walk in and shoot one of them immediately with a flaming arrow, two, find the head cleric, and was able to discern that the head cleric was actually using power over these other Swagan by holding water as a precious resource while hiding in the ocean that had been forcibly placed there due to more portals. The players had their interaction with this particular shaman, who was a fraud and a fake, by multiple means of both threatening and also trying to talk them into persuading and things like that. Before getting ready to leave by the same portal that had pulled the ocean from the above surface down below, leaving the priest that was a fraud to the rest of the Swagan that had kind of gathered around after being told that there was free water, courtesy of the party being left, out for them. However, that was not before defiling the only altar that was mostly false idols, making sure that there was a particular symbol of a particular serpent goddess and upsetting the only other iconography on this altar, which was Umberly, the bitch queen. We then moved on. We then decided that was the direction we wanted to go of defiling this altar, and then moved on, both by swimming downwards into this portal, which did eventually close behind you, where we found ourselves in an ocean. And then you found another sandy beach, but this time you are in a little alcove with large cliff sides. With large cliffs, a ruin of some sort high above ground, and then you found yourselves in front of a lighthouse. You all were able to pull yourselves together and get a long rest. So we'll start off with a long rest. How would you like to do watches? How do we want to go about this? Which order? Petra, are you going first? Is Sid going first?
Okay. Sid will go first.
Okay.
I don't like that reaction.
I looked at the chat and that was a mistake.
if we're watching
I had
in
to close
pairs, if we're watching in pairs, Grimmer will stay up first. That's a lie. That those two should not be together, not for any reason. not for the reason why you think, but more so they're the strong. They're the strong. So just in case.
Yeah.
He'll take second watch.
Take second
But
watch.
also
okay.
that reason because.
Okay. Sid, do you want to take the watch alone, or do you want someone to keep watch with you?
Sid can do it alone. Need
Okay.
be.
Unless,
Sorry.
unless there is somebody that would like to sit with Sid for any particular reason, roleplay or otherwise.
I'll stay out.
Okay, cool. So HD Kid and Sid will take first watch. How are we setting up camp? Is it you're just getting bedrolls? Are you actually looking to set up a small base? What is our... I think enough of you have survival experience where you would have certain ways that you would want things set up, so I will leave it to you of how you would like to go about that.
Well, HD Kid is just gonna sleep in their bag, so
That tracks. Okay.
Yeah. I think Sid is really used to doing road gigs, so it's basically, oh, this ground is kind of comfortable. I can make it more comfortable. Done.
This is a very nice sandy beach.
Are there any trees?
There are they are few and far between, but there are a few sparse trees.
Cool. Yeah, that's probably where we're gonna end up at the end of the watch.
Amazing.
If there's, I'm assuming there's like maybe like a cliff face or something on this beach, or no?
So you are down in an alcove, so there is not a cliff face. It is kind of up.
Gotcha.
You would have to. It's like an island in the middle of this weird little alcove.
Okay. Then most likely, if there's like a shaded area that's cooler, that is where Grimmer will kind of bunker. Actually, you'll see him start to dig into the ground, and he gets pretty deep. And he's just using his claws, and the way he's moving, it's very clear that climb or not climbing, but like digging or at least burrowing in some way, shape, or form, something he's kind of used to doing. So he kind of gets like scrounging up, but he's also doing a thing where you kick some sand and it goes right back to where it was, and you're just constantly kicking, getting annoyed because it's not actually working for a while. But that's kind of what he does for a while.
Excellent. How about the last two of you that are standing there as everyone else starts preparing?
I think Backer is just like, kind of like how Sid is. So it's like, oh, there's some ground. Let's make it a bit comfier. And it's just like piles up a mound, like in the shape, or at least could be shaped for a pillow. And then it's just gonna lay the bedroll and like the blanket down on it, and just basically make up a soft ground.
We love a soft ground. Chili.
So Paleon trances, so he doesn't really have anything like a bedroll or anything. So he'll just find a semi-quiet spot to trance and be up for the final watch, probably. At least be up and around for it.
Makes sense. Okay. For Sid and HD, since you're setting up, you both are staying up. Are you moving from where you have your bedrolls, or are you just staying in that location? You've not seen any other forms of life yet. You've not heard. There are birds this time. I want to note that there are birds, because I know some of your theories are hinging on there not being bird sounds. There are birds. There are seagulls.
Okay, so birds aren't fake. We got it.
Birds are fake. Not in this
Well,
world.
I mean, they could
not
be
in this
fake.
world. You don't know that.
It's just
But
good.
are
for us.
they part of the bourgeoisie?
Yep, exactly.
Always.
See?
Always.
No, Petra, the part of the other one.
Oh, the other one. Got it.
Yeah, I think Sid would mostly just kind of like find a place to sit and just kind of watch over everything.
Cool.
You'll
well-
see, like, HD will just take out their yo-yo. It just.
You ever stop when you're not asleep? Or you just keep going until you fall?
Oh, well, actually, it's, I'm trying to make time. I have a break coming up or a vacation time coming up in a few years or so. So, I'd probably give it away, but yeah, this is kind of the thing. But you do gotta sleep. You can't deliver packages if you don't have rest.
So you just work all the time.
That
Except
about
for-
sums it up.
Why?
Because it's my job. What do you do with your day?
I mean, to be fair, I didn't grow up in a surrounding where there would necessarily be a job, but I kind of just go from place to place doing stuff, kind of like you, but I don't have a boss.
Oh, all right. Well, that's unfortunate.
How is it unfortunate?
What do you complain? Well, I mean, I guess you're by yourself then if something else goes wrong.
Yeah, I know you're actually kind of right there.
Yeah, I know. It comes with the territory.
Being right.
Yep. But well, where have you gone to? I see the guitar, or that's a guitar, right? I don't want to. I don't want to
Yeah.
assume.
Yeah.
All right.
I got this when I was with my band. They same place where I learned how to play it, and yeah, just kind of I don't know, stuck with it. Didn't stick with that relationship, but I did stick with the guitar.
Oh, heard that one before.
Yeah.
Mm.
Now, to be fair, I it was a difference of expectations thing. It wasn't like nobody did nothing wrong. It just it's fine. Can I ask you a question?
Outside of the one you just did, sure. Go ahead.
Fair point. That the blue one, Grimmer.
Oh, the little thing. It was kicking up sand earlier. Yeah.
Yeah. What's your read on him?
Oh, well, let's see. To be honest, I don't really take a whole lot of stock on the people that I meet on my deliveries. You know, everybody's weird when you times it by everything. But I'm not gonna say that they're not one of the more odd individuals that I've met. You know, a little hyperactive. There was a creature I met one time. I made this delivery to this this island, right? There's a little guy running around, bunch of cousins. Reminds me sort of like that. But he wasn't as electricity, wasn't as sparky as that guy. Little kid around him, real cute.
Huh.
Something about they were throwing around Ohana a lot, which if you didn't know, it means family.
Sorry. Hell with you. God damn. Somebody just walks up to Grimmer and is like, your badness level is here. We need to get you down to here.
Get the fuck out.
I need you to leave. Need you to leave.
The fuck out.
I saw where it was going, and I was like, I cannot stop it. I won't.
I didn't, which
door.
makes it worse.
I'm surprised that I'm just surprised that we hadn't no one else had said it. Oh, anyway.
So your read is you've seen people like him before.
Well, I mean, I've seen little lizard people before, but I think there's something else going on in the upstairs area, though. Again, not one to judge. Every reality's got their own thing. I'm guessing you all are not from the same one, seeing how you know, yeah.
Yeah, I've met kobolds, all kinds in my journeys,
Oh.
but yeah, Grimmer's got an odd bit of sharpness to him that I wasn't expecting, and I'm not talking about the claws. Just
Yeah, definitely seems like an ornery little guy.
no, I think he's smarter than I initially thought, which well, it's interesting.
Well, you either assume that everybody in the universe is smart or everybody in the universe is dumb. So, I figure 50-50 either way.
I know what I am, so.
Will the two of you roll me your perception checks while you're having this conversation?
Okay.
You're on watch, Matt.
15.
Excellent.
Also 15.
Excellent.
Yeah, we're locked in on this combo.
I know.
Just so everybody knows, my passive perception is 17. So I would actually be better if I didn't pay attention to what I was doing.
Well.
Just so everyone is aware.
Okay. All right. The two of you, your evening passes uneventful, except for these conversations. You don't see anything else that is
Cool.
either around you or going on. You don't hear anything out of the ordinary, except for the crashing of waves and the occasional sound from a seagull.
All right. Well, I'm gonna head off to the sleep here. If you all are here when I wake up, awesome, great. We'll keep it moving. Try to get you guys back to where you belong. Click, 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 click. Hops into the tree, jumps into his backpack, or hangs the tree on the backpack on a branch, opens it up, jumps inside. You see the hand zip it from the other side.
I have a question.
Yep.
Is Grimmer in the next watch?
Yeah, because, yep, they are.
So, Sid, in passing Grimmer, is gonna go. For the record, I am sorry.
Yeah. Sorry, I was digging.
I'm sorry for losing my cool before. Shouldn't have yelled at you. So I am sorry about that.
No, it's fine. Things happen, and yeah, just don't do it again, because I will rip out your throat.
I know you will. You have a good watch. I'm gonna try and get some sleep. Ugh.
Yeah, you do that. I still need to finish my hole.
All right, Sid's just gonna go and like find a log or a rock or something, just adjust it, and then just like fold up their jacket and just
Excellent.
like if you've ever seen a roadie sleep, that's how they sleep.
Yep. Yeah, go ahead.
As he starts his watch, he like leaves that hole and then moves closer to like the middle of the area where everyone is and starts to dig another hole. But this time, if you've ever seen those spiders who like dig out a pit, they
Yes,
kind of lay
yes.
flat and then they cover their heads. That's what he does. He just like kind of buries himself. You just kind of see his beady blue eyes sticking out in some of like the little spines that he has as a kobold. And he begins his watch.
Amazing. Will you go ahead and roll me a perception check?
Sure. So I said I would watch. I didn't say I was gonna be good at it.
I didn't say you had to be. I just needed to know.
For me, this is good. A 15.
Oh, yeah.
Not bad.
That's not bad at all.
15
That's a-
club.
That's a
Yay.
17 on the die, but 15.
Okay. Grimmer, as you are working on covering yourself with the sand, something out of the ordinary actually does catch your eye. It is not a sound that you hear. It would be visual only. As you look to the end of the island on a large pile of rocks that is kind of out closer to the ocean, there's a woman. She is dressed only in blues. Her skin is blue and pale as well. There's this etherealness about her, but she is unmoving and unwavering. She does not move closer nor speak. She just seems to be watching. Not necessarily you, just the water.
Just water. Does it seem like she has seen the group and is ignoring us, or
If she has, you don't know. She doesn't seem to be acknowledging nor caring about it.
Okay. I think he's gonna watch her for another, 30 minutes or so, like
Sure.
just staring directly at her. If she does not make any type of movement towards the group, or it doesn't seem like her actions, her intentions change, she's just kind of doing her thing, he is going to stay watching, but he won't move. If she does do something else within that 30 minutes, then he'll act.
The only thing that you see her do is a change in posture and demeanor, where instead of standing, she sits down on the rocks instead. She does not come towards you. She does not acknowledge you.
Okay. then he will continue watching her specifically. I think now he's just going to tunnel vision. So if anything else happens, oops, y'all. But he's just going to focus on her until whoever takes the last watch or whatever.
Excellent.
Stay down.
That's the only thing that occurs on your watch.
Great. Then whoever is taking the last watch.
Our lovely
That's
serpent
me.
boy. Our
Oh,
lovely
I
serpent
get
boy.
that both of us.
Yes,
Oh,
you
okay,
get
both
you.
of
Yeah, both of those two.
Great. I guess as they begin to move or whatever they're doing, I don't know if they sleep or not. He can. Psst.
Where?
Down here.
What the?
Down.
What?
Wow.
It's like shake up all the sand off of me. It's comfy. I'm used to sand. There's a person watching, but they haven't done anything yet.
Hmm.
What?
Okay.
Just so you know.
Yeah.
But they don't seem harmful. They just like the water.
Yeah. I appreciate it. I might investigate that from a distance. But,
Yeah, that doesn't seem. I don't know. They seem more than just themselves. So don't do anything reckless or asleep. And I'm saying that as the reckless one.
Fair enough.
Fair enough indeed.
All right. Yeah. Get you some rest, buddy.
Just kind of pops out of the hole again, dusts himself off again, and moves over to the other hole that he made that's deeper, goes under, and then completely covers. and passes out.
Yeah, for a while, all of this is the sound of sand shifting and silence across the sea.
Literally, you see like a hump going up and down.
Breathing. You're like, well, he's not dead, so that's a good sign. So the two of you that are now on watch, you've been presented with this thing, this person. They are unmoving. They do not come closer. What would the two of you like to do?
I am. I'm gonna start ritual casting spell for the
Which
first
spell?
10 minutes. I'm gonna cast Animal Messenger.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
I'm gonna look at some of the seagulls go. I'm just gonna write a note and saying, no harm meant. Just wanted to acknowledge your presence. Might pay you a visit in the morning. Again, no harm meant.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it just point to the lady up top and just say,
Sure. Okay. The little seagull flies off. Judy, what would you like to do? I imagine you're not the first one to contact this person.
No, I'm actually going to take a little bit of the chunk of this watch to set up Kellyan's like daily ritual of he's going to take his shield and like scoop some either sand or earth or whatever into it. He's going to kind of reach his hands in there and cast Druidcraft and grow this like small bouquet of poisonous plants and start breaking them down and like either boiling them over the fire or whatever to refill his poison vials. And all the while kind of muttering under his breath a prayer to the Serpent Queen.
Excellent. You glance over at one point to your new halfling druid companion who is writing a note and sends off a seagull in the direction of this very ethereal looking woman who is still sitting upon a cliffside rock. And just waits. That is the full interaction until the seagull flies over to the woman and flies through her.
That's... I say that's not something you see every day, but I don't know where we are.
huh. Well, we're definitely going to figure that out in the morning.
Is she still there?
Is she still there?
She's still there at the moment. The seagull has landed on the rocks, but she is unwavering and does not move after the seagull has kind of evaporated her image for just a moment. only to be recorporealized in that same spot.
Yeah, I'd say we leave it be for now. It ain't whatever she is ain't hurting us. We ain't hurting her.
Or if I like kind of glance over to like where she's standing above, are there like sharp rocks at the bottom?
There are sharp rocks at the bottom. But it's
I
not what
may
you
not
think.
be a smart man, but I believe I'm putting a story together.
Wait, what?
Ghost woman standing over a cliff,
Mm-hmm.
sharp rocks at the bottom.
Most likely.
Where do we look first?
What of impact?
This
And,
is such an interesting direction that we've gone. I love this for me.
There's always a secret
Gotta
third
keeping you on
option.
your toes.
There's always a
keeping you on your
secret third
toes, dear.
option. I'm listening.
I can hold my own for a little bit, at least going to check it out. Do you want to stay here and keep watch over the group, make sure they're protected? And I'll be right back.
He'll kind of reach into his pack and pull out the sending stone, and kind of hold it in his hand, and be like, "Just let me know if you find anything, and if you need help."
Will do.
He'll take the shield, kind of shake the earth out of it, put it on his arm, and the eyes of the serpent will glow red, and his eyes will go the same red, and he'll just start kind of scanning around.
Since hold on a second, where is it? Since it recovers over a short rest, I'm going to wild shape. So you're going to see Dr. Becker get even smaller and go into a form very similar to what you saw in the combat with the Tarask, but just very teeny tiny, could probably fit in the palm of your hand. And I'm gonna start scurrying my way around us. Just check out these jagged rocks, see what I can see.
Sure. Roll me perception, and in the meantime, Ginny, does he have any auras that he can read, or does your looking around have any magical property to it?
Yeah, it's being channeled through the shield, and the shield is
Sure.
a magical item.
Sure.
So
what
the
does it
shield
look
is
for?
enhancing his watch. It's just keeping watch. Just
Okay. I'm just checking
making
if
sure
there was
there's
anything.
nothing coming up over the ridge. Or
Will you roll me an Arcana check?
Arcana,
Arcana,
not
please.
perception.
Not perception.
That shield really helps with perception. So shit.
I love that for you. You can have advantage on it because you are using your shield, though.
Hell yeah! All right, Arcana.
Yes.
Let's see what's my Arcana skill. Not great. All right.
I've asked the
Thank
fighter
you
to
for thank
roll
you
Arcana.
advantage.
Yes.
18.
18. Excellent. Tom.
That'd be a 16 for that perception check.
16 on the perception check. As you are looking around the cliff bottom of these rocks, as you're looking for any scraps of fabric, any full bodies, anything, you are not finding that. That is not something that is at the cliffside. However, what you are finding is a lot of broken ship masts. You're finding driftwood. You're finding a lot of things that are tangled in seaweed similar to that. Ginny, as you're looking around, you are being very careful about looking to make sure what other essences or auras are floating around. There are actually, further down the island from you, an array of small little wisps of the same type of essence that you are seeing from this woman that are not fully formed. There's about a dozen.
Are they just hanging out over there, or
They're
are
just
they
hanging
making
out.
right here?
No, they're hanging out. They're not moving. They're just kind of floating around. But they're not fully formed into people or what they are.
Okay. Something to note. I don't think there's really anything I can do about it right now. And I'm not going to go poke it. Yes, I am sure. Just wait for Backer to get back.
Okay.
And
Um,
I'll tell him then.
Ooh, poke it.
can I like
You're asleep.
You're asleep. Shut
jump?
up. You want to jump? What?
Poke the bear. Yep. Yeah, just end it all. Can I like jump between the rocks and like
Yeah.
try and
Easy enough.
angle to where the fall would have gone directly down?
Yeah, easy enough. It's not hard to get there, even without an athletics check. I know you're running around as a small little creature. You look up the projectile where she's sitting does not make sense to where you think a potential like person that would do that action would be. She did not jump. You're not finding a body. You are not finding fabric. You're not finding anything that would indicate that she jumped. She is simply waiting.
Okay. In that case, I'm just gonna start making my way back.
Making my way.
And yeah. Oh god, this now saw the hit points. Oh fuck. Yeah. So I hope nothing hits me, but I'm gonna start skittering my way down.
Okay, you skitter your way down.
And I'm just gonna, if I can,
Mhm.
I'll just like hop onto Quellion's shoulder. Just
Oh yeah, I'll fully like reach down, put you up on my shoulder.
Wow. Look at
Sad.
history repeating itself. We have uppies. We have uppies in this
we have
game.
uppies.
Yes.
We have uppies.
I got uppies.
Someone had to.
We have uppies.
Just looked over to Quellion. Just
You know, I'll kind of point over to the other wisps on the other end of the island. Seems like she's not alone. See anything else there?
A lot of driftwood.
I'm just gonna jump off your shoulder and then back into a halfling. Nothing too important. Is basically just like shipwrecks, seaweed, tangle mess from where shit would crash into it. So
This is shipwrecks.
yeah,
More than-
there's lots of driftwood. Did it look like there could have been like whole ships?
There's definitely ship pieces.
And
Doesn't
just,
look like a full ship maybe hit this particular cliffside, but yes.
yeah, there's just pieces, not full blown shipwrecks.
Okay. So nothing's crashing into this island.
Doesn't look like it. It mostly actually looks more like it's washing up to the island.
Say more than us have been washing up ashore here.
Now, hold on, wait a minute. I had a thought. And you said that wisps was starting to circle around her?
No, they're not around her. They're on the other side of the island. They're just kind of hanging out. But they're not fully formed people. They're not fully formed creatures or humanoids. They are just little essences of something.
I had a thought, actually. Because if she is incorporeal as she is, if she is not among the living, but she's tending a lighthouse, what is she? Because lighthouses are meant to be like a beacon for where people can come to. People know it's safe when they're out and about. But here she is, and then all the wisps. What if this lighthouse is not for ships? What if it's for people?
For souls.
It's a thought. It's just my hypothesis.
It's a good thought.
Yeah.
Something we'll have to poke around with once everybody gets up.
Yeah, once everybody gets up. Well, I'm gonna sit. I'm gonna take a little break and keep watch with you. Do it just a short little rest. Get that back, and I think I'll get started on breakfast. You don't have any dietary restrictions, do you?
No,
Okay, cool.
not that I recall.
All right, well, vegetarian tonight. All right, and
So
I will
yeah.
start just taking just a simple little short rest to help keep watch to get back
Yeah.
that wild shape.
Cool.
And then once that's done, I will start druid crafting like different like spinaches and plant-based foods to help make a hearty and filling, but mostly vegetarian breakfast.
Makes sense. Amazing. Okay. Ginny, is there anything you want to do outside of this before everybody else wakes up?
No, I think he's made all of his poisons and topped up on that. He's done his prayer. I think he's just going to like fully, keep the shield up and stand watch. Just kind of looking around.
The only changes are she goes back to standing at one point, and then the rest of the wisps continue to be those wispy sort of essences. They do not move any further, nor closer, nor anywhere else. They are kind of congregated to one spot farther down the island. This woman does, while the dawn starts rising, turn and leaves and then vanishes and becomes nothing.
Well, all right.
And the rest
Hopefully
of you
that
can
wasn't
wake up.
important. Go around and
Wild.
start waking everybody up.
Zip.
Will you please tell me how you wake HD Kid up before he gets out of his bag?
So HC would have gone to sleep while Kellyanne was tranced.
Yep.
So I think he'd just like go up to the bag and like grab the bag off the tree and just start looking around like, where is he?
Once I feel the bag move, I am going to unzip and get out and be like, "Hey, yo, watch the merchandise. That's everybody there."
I fully jump scare, throw the bag.
Hey, watch it. Hey, this ain't your things.
I was looking for you to try and wake you but you slept inside the bag?
Yeah, it's a safety protocol. You know how many different worlds don't have like a sort of hospitable area that you can rest in? You have to find a way to make sure you give yourself as small a surface area as possible.
Never have I thought to sleep inside my pack.
All right, well, welcome to the future.
Looking at his pack, like, how do I fit?
You're like, all right, everybody. Welcome. Good morning. It looks like you all are bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. No offense to those of you without tails. No, I don't want to cause any complexes here.
No.
So,
Petra, is Sid a morning person?
No. Gotta like.
excuse me, a moment here. You're gonna see, like, you will see HD reach their hand out, and then there will be like a little portal. They'll reach their hand back out, and there is a hot liquid that they drink that is gives them the gift of allergy, which makes their initiative faster now that they've had their morning thing.
Sid will actually do something similar because I also have gift of alacrity.
Yeah, you do.
And I really like the idea of them wincing and then like grabbing for the guitar, which makes probably some kind of horrible noise for a second, and then just relax into a strum, and then just you see all of their fur, everything just kind of relaxes, and they're like, okay, you can be loud again. Sorry.
Oh.
Okay, so here's the thing, everybody. I understand that you all are not in your respective realities and places within the cosmos, and I can feel for you there. So I gotta make this delivery, but afterwards, if you want to, we can follow me back to headquarters, and I'm sure I can find Mr. Hopper can get you back to where you belong. That's my offer, but we got to keep moving forward because I got to make this delivery. What do you say?
Grimmer, are you a morning person?
Grimmer is like, slowly pulling himself out of the sand right now. You just see like again in the same vein when you know the spiders that burrow when there's like a insect that comes, they like flick sand at them. You just see sand just getting flicked everywhere for a moment as he's like pops his head out.
Morning.
I heard words. He's
All
not.
right.
He's not a money person.
There it is. There it is.
Okay. So, woman?
Oh, I was just telling everybody, small blue guy, that I have a delivery to make.
Grimmer.
Yeah, and good morning to you too.
My name's
His
Grimmer.
name is Grimmer.
Oh, my apologies, Grimmer. Grimmer, we're going to be. I'm going to be continuing on with my delivery, but I realize that you all in a sort of predicament, seeing how I don't think you would know how to get from one portal to the next without me. And it seems that you all seem to have a other thing you want to do. But so I will keep doing my delivery. You guys keep following me along. Once I get there, afterwards, I can get you back to Mr. Hopper, and maybe we can help you get back to your respective realities.
So you mean to abandon the quest?
I was never on a quest. I'm sorry. I have a delivery to make. That's what I was doing. You were following me, and I realized at the time when with the big whirlpool thing that you guys are lost. So I figured I'd help you out. You could tag along with my delivery, and once I'm done, I can get you back to where you all are going, and then yeah.
HD, do you know where you are?
No, I don't think
Cool.
so.
Cool.
Can I make like a survival check?
Yeah, I would love that. Also, Petra, go ahead. You had your hand raised.
Oh no, Sid's just gonna go.
Oh, it's Sid. Cool.
That is the most I can roll. That's a 30 on survival.
Let's
That's-
You have no idea where you are.
But for someone who's been all the places that I have been, knowing that I have absolutely no idea is actually a pretty big sign.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just like, yeah. Yeah, not quite sure where I am right now, but that's not the first time. So
Hey, HD, can you drop us off anywhere at the end of this?
I mean, define anywhere. Like I said, there's the 13 billion planets within the celestial cascade in which we operate, and then the realities they're in. So if any place in that region, yeah. Outside of that, it's outside of network. You're gonna have to figure out something else. We're trying to expand. Mr. Hopper's working on a pretty big expansion plan. We're really excited about it. But again, realities and whatnot.
The lady told me that you can give me what I need, so I'm not leaving your site.
All right. Well, that's that was always allowed. So
Okay.
Did anything happen during the watch second?
Oh,
watch?
there's a woman.
There's what?
There's a woman. You're asleep.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, what happened with that? What the fuck?
Nothing. She's just standing there. Well, she sat it down eventually. She's just watching the water. I think she has I don't know, a romantic interest in the water or something. She was staring at it hard.
Third
Uh,
watch?
are
Help?
women like a new thing around here? It means the same thing over here than it does in common. I know sometimes that kind
I
of.
mean, it's a lady, someone who decides spiritually and physically in other worlds that they want to be woman. Right?
What?
I'm sorry. Oh
Third watch? Could you provide context at all?
Honestly,
Yes.
I kind of don't want to. That's
no! That was amazing. That was exactly right. Hear that, everyone. Hear that, and then let's all take that home with us for today's episode.
I'm just gonna rename this episode.
Listen here,
Are
Ohana.
women the same here?
Let's go. It's that easy,
Oh, women.
folks. It's that
Women.
easy. just
that easy?
Stop
It's
being weird
that
about it.
easy.
Anyway, I love that.
Yeah, we got information. Come on, everybody gather around. We got breakfast.
We are gathered.
No, sit down. Make yourself comfortable.
Don't tell me what to do.
I'm not telling you. I'm just suggesting. It's
Okay.
just a suggestion.
Yeah, he just kind of goes and just plops down.
Can I get
Dangling.
Can I get a ham and cheese on a roll with an orange drink? If you know, you know.
God damn it.
I thought your name was HD, not JLO.
Sorry, it's only vegetarian right now.
Oh, that's all right. Okay, and you say vegetarian. Where? That's pretty brutal, but all right.
Do you catch Sid up? Because you've yet to do so.
I've been waiting for
Yeah.
a hot second.
There you go.
So,
I leave it to Quellion to give Sid the lowdown of what happened.
I was getting there.
Just
You're making breakfast.
Describe the
Ah.
feminine figure that was at the top of the cliffs, as well as the other wisps that were on the other end of the island. Not moving, not hostile seeming, but they all seemed to dissipate as soon as the sun came up.
So like a ghost or
Don't-
some shit?
Yeah, pretty
Oh,
much. as far as
what
my
did they
definition.
say?
They didn't really say anything, but yeah, I have a theory. It might be totally wrong, but I do have a hypothesis about it. Because lighthouse usually bring things in. There's nothing but ghosts and dead people.
You try. Did you guys try returning the slab? I know sometimes that works with weird figures standing ominously out into the middle distance.
I'm going to come after you.
It's been lovely DMing you all.
So we end it here.
Yeah,
Here,
just-
this is where the
just
campaign
here.
ends?
Yeah, right here. Or we just
Campaign's done. Had a good run.
Yeah, this is nice. This is nice.
I
This
had-
is nice getting to play.
I
with
don't
you all
know.
for a
I don't
bit.
know what's going on. HC is being very serious.
Yeah, I went and checked out.
Thank you,
damn
Roman
it.
Warlock in
No.
the chat. I
do
appreciate
not.
it.
No, don't encourage Matt. Don't do this.
Small note, everything you do will simply encourage Matt.
You're
Mhm.
right.
Mhm.
You're right, though. You're right. Anyways,
So where's the portal thing?
Well, I haven't seen it yet, but if we are on an island, as we've seen,
They said they wanted to get deliveries done, so I assumed they would start looking for portals.
Wild, you would think so.
Probably.
They're eating their breakfast. Continue to talk about other stuff for like 15 seconds.
But we are all staring at HD.
As they
All
eat
of
their
us just-
spinach.
Honestly, I kind of think it's better if for 15 seconds they get utterly quiet and watching HD.
watching HD just
Silence. All right. Well, HD will finish eating. Okay. Well, yeah. Let me take a look. HD will.
Oh, maybe the woman was the portal.
You know, has that ever happened to me before, Ivy?
No.
Okay. Well, I've never. I've
I
never
don't
heard
know.
of that.
No.
I mean, things are different, so I just figured that.
Let me put it
Nothing's-
this way.
nothing's
It
impossible.
hasn't. Let me put it this way. It hasn't happened yet.
Yeah, nothing's impossible. I mean, again, times everything by everything. You'll get something. All right. Let's take a look here. And he will kind of, they will just open their senses, their knowledge of portals and stuff like that. And
Absolutely.
Yep. What do we got?
You look around for a second. Nothing. You have absolutely nothing.
Dang. All right. Well, looks like we don't have a portal anywhere within a mile of us. So, we're just gonna have to start picking a direction and moving that way until we find one.
I mean, better to get high ground, right?
Looks at the island,
Well,
looks back to you.
We got the lighthouse.
Yeah, lighthouse above the
Oh,
cliffs.
I mean, portals don't really work like, like it's just a portal. If it's within a mile, I know about it. But all right, yeah, we can go on the top if you want to go on top.
I mean, the last portal we ran into went through everything and ended up sucking through the ocean. So, if maybe it'll do similar kind of disruption, we'll be able to see it from further away, right?
Can we see more than a mile out?
I don't know. Have you gone inside the lighthouse and or knocked on the door?
Yes, that's where we're going now.
That's where we're
Do
going
it.
now.
Well, I was saying,
I
like,
love
have we
that for you.
seen more than a mile out? Because if it's within a mile, I'll know.
I'm
So
telling
if
you,
it's-
there's no portal.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, we can go up, down, whatever you guys want. If you want to go knock on the door to the lighthouse, you feel free. At this point, it's a 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. We got to start moving in a direction.
So are you knocking on the door?
Yeah,
Are you knocking or are you going in?
knocking.
We're gonna knock because
Knock on the
we're
door.
respectful.
Respectful
We wanna-
And
people.
excellent. I love this for you.
Okay, I should say. Some of us are.
Excellent. Okay. Sid, you knock on the door. You can hear the scurry of something inside, and the footsteps, you think, of something, but they sound more akin to when you hear Grimmer run around on floorboards. They are more talon than feet as they open the door. And there stands, on first glance, you think just a woman. However, that is not the case. As they stand with wings folded behind their back, their hair has feathers in it. They are redheaded. They're wearing a blue dress that is loosely draped. That way they can spread their wings. And they have talons as feet. And this is a harpy. And she
Ah.
looks very confused.
Hi there. Yeah, I feel like we're gonna get this reaction a lot. We're obviously not from around here. Yeah. You seen anything odd beside us lately?
She'll look past you and then kind of look back. Okay, hello. It's nice to meet you. I wasn't expecting people on the island today, so this is an interesting surprise. As far as what other interesting people, could you be a little more specific?
I don't even mean just people. Also, sorry, I've been rude. Sid Ashclaw, you are.
Zafira, my wife is in the other room. I'm sure she'll be out momentarily.
The gays win.
The gays win.
Oh, just give you a second, because this NPC couple is my favorite couple I've ever created. Like,
Love that.
like,
I love that for you.
you are this is the first time in the
Oh, God,
campaign
your
anybody's
label makes
gotten to
sense
meet
now.
them. And they were
Your label makes
roommates.
so much sense.
And they were roommates.
Oh my god, they were roommates.
From the other room, you do hear the call of sympathy. I'll be right there.
Everybody want to introduce yourselves?
No.
That's Grimmer.
No, it's not. Yeah, it is.
Lovely to meet you all. I see. I'm sorry. How did you get here?
Portally mumbo jumbo. Hi, Dr. Becker Joshua. It's nice to meet
I
you.
was in a bag.
That he was.
I'm sorry, did they kidnap you? Are you okay?
Help me!
Oh,
That's-
okay.
Don't
she-
fool people like that. That's gonna get us in fucking trouble.
And I try to convince these people that we have not kidnapped this kobold.
You can try. Yeah.
God damn it!
Of all the times to roll a 10.
Can I wait? Do I? Can I give advantage because I was
Oh,
yelling at
please
Grimmer?
do. Please
Yes.
do.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
I would like to give disadvantage and be like,
How dare you?
Well, then it comes down to the last person who's standing there dressed in armor. Are you encouraging the behavior, JD, or are you like, please don't tell them we kidnapped you? What is Quillian want in this moment?
Kellyan's just shaking his head. And
In
like
agreement, or
just like looking for some sort of prayer. But mostly is like, no, he's with us. He's just a lot.
okay, okay. They look convinced that Grimmer. I'm sorry, you have not been kidnapped. They kind of look to you. They're like, we see.
I'm also currently laughing, so like,
Yeah,
it's
they are fully convinced that you are not kidnapped. They're just more now confused than anything. And around the corner, there comes another woman. This woman is dressed in orange, and she has thick, curly black hair. She is a dark-skinned woman. She is absolutely beautiful. She is probably one of the prettiest women that you have ever seen in general. They both are wearing rings. She comes around the corner. Straight off the bat, you could tell that there is something different about her, that she does not feel like fully human. She looks too beautiful to be fully human. That is more of an etherealness, a godliness about her, but she is not a god nor a deity of any sort. But she comes around the corner and also looks at this now laughing kobold with this very mixed-matched group and looks very confused before smiling. Hello. I see we have company. Would you all like to come in? She's looking at her wife with you didn't even invite these people in, like, how very unhospitable of you. She looks very annoyed. And she kind of pushes her wife out of the way. Come in, have some tea, I guess. Do you all drink tea? Go ahead, Tom.
I was just gonna ask. Hold on, let me get my vermin off my keyboard.
That's a cat.
Could I? Yeah, she's. Can I just for myself? Can I look this woman over and with the etherealness of her and all that?
Yeah.
Does she seem like fae?
Ooh. I think for Sid and Backer, you both can roll a insight check on this particular woman, knowing your backgrounds.
Cool.
That's a 19.
21.
She is Fae. You do not know of what type. Yes, Ginny.
Do either of these two ladies look like the woman that was on top of the cliffs?
Absolutely not. They do not at all.
Mm.
Good question. I'm so glad somebody asked. But no, she is Fae. You are unsure what type. You have never seen a Fae of this type. HD, you've also never seen a Fae of this type. I saw it on your face.
Well, thank you for your hospitality. Yes, the tea actually does sound quite lovely.
And then you will tell me how you're on my island and what you're doing here and how we can get you out of here. She invites you in. It is a very cozy lighthouse. These two women have spent a very long time putting together a cozy space for the two of them. As you come inside, there are green vines hanging. It is very reminiscent of Nadine's, but in a very cozy way, a very homey way, not just necessarily crystal and clutter. It is very put together as they invite you to sit down. Again, Quellion, you are in a space that is too cozy and you are not at all used to that.
Nope, I I've assumed the position of standing where I'm not touching anything.
Zafira will kind of tap you on the shoulder. If you're like, you can sit. It's okay. Like, you can relax. So I'm not gonna hurt you.
I'm fine, thank you.
You don't sound fine.
Why not? I feel fine.
She looks into the rest of the group like, is he always this way? Is this normal?
Yeah.
Am I just like...
I haven't really been
that is
paying
in fact
attention.
normal.
Okay. Anyways, the two of them will take a seat across from the rest of you. And what can we do for you? Did you come for our ad? Is that why you're here? I wasn't expecting anyone to answer it.
Ad. We did not, but we might. Do you have a copy by any chance?
Matt?
I just want to know if these are the people I'm supposed to be delivering
No.
this package. That is the question. I'm gonna ask every time.
Hey.
Every NPC, Matt.
Until I get a picture of this dude, nah. We're gonna agree.
Hey, do we remember last week when I was like, Ivy will remember this attitude you've given her? Cool.
Okay.
So
Cool.
glad we're on that
You
page.
guys continue with your conversation.
Cool. Our ad? Is that... Go ahead, CB.
Sure. We're also looking for a portal.
Portal?
Yeah.
I'm afraid I don't know of any portals.
That's bad.
I mean, it's no different than the last place.
Well, I mean, we found a portal eventually.
You'd
but
be
this is
surprised
an
how many
island.
people don't know what portals are, or even where they are. Oh, never seen one before. It's actually pretty common. Most people don't know about it.
Oh.
That and this is an island, so there's not many places for a portal to be had.
No. But anyway, continue.
But about this ad, man.
Yeah, we put out an ad for some adventurers, or maybe a cleric or a priest or someone to come and take a look at the specters that we've had on the islands.
You don't need a cleric. We're better.
Backer
Oh.
just slowly turns his head towards Quellian, just
You just get a like little head like, don't, not here.
Wait, does this have some shit to do with that ghost?
Did you... How long have you been on this island?
Just through the evening.
I
Enough to
assume...
get acquainted with some of the local denizens, besides yourself.
So you've seen them, I suspect, then. Yeah, they've been here since we've gotten here, and we're hoping to figure out why and or remove them. Also, there was another caveat to that particular ad.
You colonized their island?
No. Not necessarily, no. We were here. We didn't know they were here when we took over this lighthouse, and then they started appearing, and they have been
Okay,
unable
well, that's
to
not-
leave.
That's not no though. Just
They've
throwing
been
it out there.
unable to leave. But also, we're missing a particular item, as Zafira, the harpy, looks to her wife, who shrugs a little as if she is trying to decide if she wants to trust the rest of you with this information. We're missing an object of particular nature that we need back, essentially. It's a fur-lined cloak. To Sid and Backer, I will give this one to you since both of you rolled high. This is a Selkie, and she's missing her pelt.
Oh. I understand fully. Give me one moment to have a conversation with my comrades, and we will.
Oh, please, stay here. There's two of us. We can leave, and
Comrade.
we'll go to the other room. And they get up and they walk to the other room. close the door behind them. You assume this is probably a kitchen.
Huh.
An awful lot
Oh,
of fuss for a cloak.
oh, poor thing.
Not just a cloak.
It's not just a cloak, my friend. We should probably help her though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a shame for someone to not be in the skin they want to be in.
You're gonna have to.
Have you ever heard of Selkies before?
Have I ever heard of Selkies before?
Yeah, I think you would know of Selkies, but you've probably never seen one. They're not a very common thing. You would know what they are. A Selkie is a seal woman. That is basically what they are. With their pelt, they can turn into a seal. That is their normal state of being. But without that, they cannot revert back to that. They used to be stolen in mythology. Those pelts used to be stolen by men who would want to marry them as women, as wives. And so to not have something that you cannot turn back into your base self is what it is.
Oh, dang. Oh, okay. So I see. That's why she wants the pelt back. That's real. Okay. Well,
Yeah, I mean, not for nothing. My folks always raised me to help those that need it, and especially considering that she is not fully herself, as it were. I kind of want to help her while we're here, if that's all right with all of y'all. And just
I mean-
look to the group.
It kind of
Backer.
seems like. Oh, go. Okay.
You go.
Oh, okay. I'm like stuck in Grimmer's voice, Jesus, because I'm also hoarse right now. What was he saying? Oh, I mean, it seems like, each time we do a thing, the poof, portal appears. So probably, putting, 2 and 3 together, or however they say it, we do this, we find portal, maybe?
That's definitely a possibility. Sid, what do you think?
I'd still like to get to the top of the lighthouse, take a look
Oh.
around.
Yeah,
But yeah, can't hurt.
yeah. Maybe we can ask if we can go to the top and have like a lookout, see if we can't see anything to start off with.
Yeah.
Quellion?
So when you like recount the story of like Selkies and that she's basically missing her pelt, that like I rolled like a deception for Kellyanne. You
Oh.
read right through him. That affects him in some sort of way really
Hey.
hard.
Yep.
Not
Hey,
able
hey,
to assume the form that he wants.
hey, buddy. Hey, you good?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
don't
should help
lie.
her.
Don't lie to me. Come on.
We should help her.
All right. HD, what do you think?
Yeah, I guess. Like, we got to find the portal anyway, and since we don't know where, it's not anywhere close to here. Might as well just start moving in a direction. If we help this woman out along the way, that's great. That's wonderful, right? Seems like a nice
Fantastic.
kid.
All right. Well, I thank you all for your input. Ma'am?
You call out loud enough, and the two of them
Yes.
kind of pop their head back. Oh, are you done?
Well, I'm delighted to say that we would be more than happy to help you.
That would be wonderful. We assume it's somewhere on the island. We don't know where else they would have gone with it,
Mhm.
but
Well, my compatriot here had an idea. If we, by any chance, could have access to the top of the lighthouse, that we can get a higher visual of the island. That way, might be able to
Oh,
scout out a bit better.
yes, all of that is still functional. You're welcome to go up top, whatever you need to help
All right.
you look for it. We appreciate you being here and trying and at least looking.
Yeah, absolutely. And we'll get right to work. We will hopefully be back to you with some good news.
she'll gesture kind of to the stairs, well, like where you assume you could probably walk up. It will be a trek upstairs, but you're able to get to the top of the lighthouse pretty easily.
Great.
Go ahead, Matt.
Are there seagulls on top of this lighthouse?
On the outside, yes. Why?
Sweet. Okay. Well, I see the seagulls, right?
Yeah.
All right. Out of their pocket, you're gonna see, you're gonna see, HD pull out like a little container, and they'll just like shake some like small looking fruits into their hand, and then we'll eat them. And after a second,
Okay.
they'll be like, okay, and now I can speak with animals.
I was about to say, this is how we're casting Speak with Animals, isn't it? Cool. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
And you will on the box it'll say thornberries.
God damn.
And then to put them in their pockets and walk over to the seagull.
Okay. right.
Hey, excuse me there. Sorry to bother you. Don't wanna mess up your day. Question for you. Me and my the people that are following me, we are looking for a pelt for the lady who lives in this lighthouse, and also we're really looking for a portal to get out of here. Not that I think you know what that means. Could you help us in any way?
Can you please roll a persuasion check?
Yeah, scoop. Damn it. 9.
Let's. Of all the times I could waste a natural 20, this is what I get for shutting Matt's 30 down. The first seagull absolutely ignores you. He does not want anything to do with you. However, the secondary seagull that is sitting there hanging out kind of looks to you, confused that you're speaking to them, and then you're looking for a portal, and you're looking for a pelt. We can maybe help you with the pelt. I don't know what a portal is. Is it something you can eat?
Well, honestly, that kind of depends on your definition of eat, and it kind of depends on how you can conceptualize the concepts of internal space. But yeah, just the pelt then. If that's what you got, then we'll start with there and we'll move on.
The only thing I could think of is that there is a kind of a cavern that is the only thing that I've seen people go into and or out of. So that would be it.
Huh. Any particular direction this cavern is? So you can point me in that way?
I can fly that way and then let you know. Like you can watch me. That's about about all I know.
Oh, that will actually.
And can I have
fun.
one of those berries that you just ate?
Ooh, I don't really know what would happen if you ate one of these. But you know what?
Find out. Yes. Give the
Right.
talking seek one.
So now they can also, whatever a seagull thinks an animal is, it can now talk to it, I think. Or it just implodes. Like, I don't know the rules on that.
It eats it, and then it flies off in a direction. If Quellion was to watch this seagull leave, it would be on that same side that those other wisps were. And it flies
And
off.
then
The
also-
other seagull eventually
go ahead.
will follow suit.
Cool. I will turn back around because I'm sure I was just speaking gibberish to everybody else in the.
Yeah, you were
Oh,
just
the
squawking for a little
top
while.
All right there, everybody. Great idea to get to the top of the lighthouse, Sid. You're thinking with all 17 cylinders there. I was just talking to those other citizens here of the island. They were telling me that there was a cavern. The only other way people get in and out of this place, I'm assuming without swimming, over there in that direction. So I think we head over to this mysterious cavern. We start there. We make our way out.
Go ahead, Petra.
They tell you who they saw going in and out of that cavern.
You know, I didn't ask. Just sort of they asked where they saw the pelt last. That's where they said they saw the pelt last. So I figured we just go over there.
Okay. Just
No
so
one-
happens to be where the other wisps that I saw on my watch are.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's two. Well, I don't know if that's the appropriate nomenclature, seeing how who I was just speaking with. But it's two flying creatures with one large material.
Bird-based aphorisms get a little difficult when you're around other birds. I get it.
Yeah. Mhm. This one, I was at this one place. I was delivering a batch of sweets, and there was it was a fucking huge. It was yellow. It was walking around. It was
I hate
smelling
it
all-
here.
I immediately leave the lighthouse. Possibly off
while-
just the balcony.
While they were all talking, and while the
Yes.
couple was more preoccupied, permission to sleight of hand whatever is closest to me.
Absolutely. I
Thank
love that for
you.
you.
Hey, fucko.
Roll me a sleight of hand.
Ooh, that is the best thing I can ever get. 6.
You've managed to grab a small silver coin that was sitting on the table.
Great. Adding it to my inventory.
Yep, piece of silver.
Everybody needs a little klepto, a tiny little gremlin who steals all your shit, though.
And I would know as well. He would have clocked Kellyan's reaction. He doesn't have the highest perception, but I'm assuming it beats whatever he bombed over there. And just gets jotted in his head. We're gonna go tilt his head, but he will start. He starts to like follow Sid, but then stops and then like looks back like, how do we get up? Back?
Walk.
We go outside and then we go around, or
To get out
okay.
of the cavern? Yeah. Cool. Okay, so you look around. Are we coming back down and is going to that direction where the cavern is then? Excellent. Okay. I am going to take us to break for like 10, 15 minutes, and then you guys can deal with this. So we'll be back in like 10 or 15 minutes. Get up, stretch your legs, get some water, take some whatever meds you need to if you have them, eat a snack, whatever you need, and we'll be right back. We'll see you shortly.
Aha, it wasn't me this time.
That did come through. that I can't win today. That's why Matt keeps getting told no. Anyways, hello everyone. Thank you for sticking around as we got up, took that break. Hopefully you all got some water or a snack, whatever you needed to do. We're going to jump right back into our lovely players who are headed to the other side of this island. I will give you a freebie. As you're walking this island is in the shape of a heart. It is a heart shaped when you are starting to walk it. So, as we are starting to head towards this cavern where Quellion saw the other wisps that were floating there, what would you like to do? How would you like to approach? Quellion, you didn't see a cavern over there when you just glanced the first time. So, what would you like to do?
Taking the directions we were given from the seagull.
Whose name is
think I'm
Jed.
just gonna at least his name is
Jed.
Jed. Her taking Jed's directions. I just want to head over there and at least just start poking around like with the edge of my spear just to see if there's like a loose rock or there's a hidden door or something. Because we know this is the area that the cavern is at.
Yes. Do you want to roll? I will let you decide kind of the role that you would like to do, whether investigation or survival, however you're looking.
Perception?
I will allow perception.
My shield out?
With your shield.
Oh,
I watched two of you raise your hands.
no, Petra.
Petra first, then Tom, then CB.
Nope.
Petra?
No, I'm good. You go.
There you go.
Petra, what do you want?
No. I was probably gonna do the same thing that other people are gonna do. It's all good.
So do it first.
Then do it
No.
first.
This is the most accommodating group. Oh my god.
Well, I'll say I probably won't do the thing that other people are doing because I'm the smart one, quote unquote. I'm going to start grabbing random rocks and going no,
Yep, cool.
no, and just
'Cause
looking
of
around.
sheer-
So I'm gonna start investigating.
Okay, cool.
Well, then fine. Sid is going to. They're gonna kind of lean over and just look at what Quellion's doing, and they're gonna take off one of their rings and they're gonna like just dance it between their fingers, and I'm gonna cast Fortune's Favor on Quellion.
Cool.
Oh, and as a side effect, you will hear music while this is affecting you. And you get, what does it do? You roll an additional d20 and you choose which one to use. It's advantage.
Oh.
What
Perfect.
music what plays, Sid? What's the music that we hear?
So I think in this case, you hear drums. And it's like not like hand drums, like you're being hunted or something. Like like somebody is starting the to build along with your search. And yeah.
All right.
Is this audible to everyone or just?
Just Quellion.
Just Quellion.
Oh,
I'm
that's
just gonna
creepy.
just turn to Sid.
Huh?
Was that you?
Sid will just smile.
He just kind of like turns around and is just kind of like grooving along with it in his head a little bit as he's looking.
Yeah, hell yeah. What'd you roll?
We're about to find out.
Amazing, because you get 2. You get advantage.
Sweet. So my shield already gives me advantage on perception checks.
Mm-hmm.
So what I can do, I roll 3 dice.
Roll 3.
Yes, it
I'll give it to you.
specifically
Roll
says
3.
yes.
All right. That is 36.
Oh my god.
My God.
Ain't nothing getting past these people. This peeper. This one peeper.
The singular one.
No.
Cool.
Just
Cool.
be careful, because those rolls sometimes give you absolutely nothing for no reason.
Well, if there's
No
nothing there, then we
reason?
know not to look here.
No reason? All right.
Yeah,
anyways,
no reason.
Cool.
Spite.
Spite is
Anyways.
earned.
Ooh. Thank you, Petra.
Oh my gosh.
Cool. All right, cool. So as this is happening, Grimmer, you were also investigating, yes? Are you actually investigating or just picking up rocks? You muted you.
He was actually investigating.
Cool.
And so, and
Investigation?
yeah, that was a 24 for me.
24? Backer? Yep, that's I got you.
I was gonna try and do survival actually. 'Cause
Cool.
I'm looking at more of the landscape,
Yeah, absolutely.
trying to find tracks, anything.
Please.
What, maybe dragging something.
Interesting.
No. This one. What's inspiration? I kind of want to do it. I kind of want to use it.
A D6?
All right. Why not? Okay. 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 So. Oh God, math with 3 numbers.
Excellent.
Got it. Okay.
Okay, so what you got?
32.
32. Wow. Wow. All right. It is a Pathfinder number game tonight. All right. So, I'm
really
going to
high.
start with Grimmer. Grimmer, what specifically are you investigating for as you look around?
They said there was an interest to a cavern, and he's actually
Yep.
very well versed in caverns and caves and things.
Yes, he is.
So just looking for any clear signs of rock formations or things that hint that like the areas what's what I'm looking for? The terrain has shifted because there's actually a cavern here versus just being rocks and sides and stuff. So he's
Yeah.
just looking for the telltales in that area by way of looking under rocks.
By way of looking at the rocks. It does take you a little while as you're picking up rocks and moving them, but you do start to see an outline of something that looks kind of like it's there. Quellan, you see it as well as Backer. You put Quellan first, and then Backer very quickly, soonly afterwards. Yeah, there is a cavern-ish built out into these rocks. However, it seems completely filled in, almost like there's something over it. But as you are poking around trying to see if there's a latch, a door, anything, you do eventually hear something wooden underneath the sand. Becca, you're not seeing a drag mark of anything, just so you know. Like, you don't see drag marks, you don't see footsteps, whatever it was, either was very light-footed, as you kind of expect, or didn't drag it.
Grimmer, if you'd like to do the honors.
What? Just holding a rock over his head.
I think we found our entrance.
Oh yeah, it's right there. And he'll start to move towards it, pulling things away.
Thank you so much, Grimmer.
You're
We'd
welcome.
be lost without you.
I know. It's my 2020 vision. I don't actually know what that means. I heard a bard say it once.
Oh my goodness.
Trying to figure things out.
I think it applies.
Grimmer, I won't make you roll again. You can find this outline of this door. You can hear the wood underneath where Quillian was kind of gesturing to. It'll take you a little while as you dig to find a latch, but eventually you do find a brass slot. You can kind of insert your hand and pull.
Oh yeah, he pulls it right.
Do you remember rolling strength?
Actually, I'll take that over wisdom. Just a straight strength.
Yes.
Okay, I mean that's fine. I actually don't have athletics. Okay. You're a fuck ass. It literally was like 19.
Oh no.
It's a 14. However, I think he's like, yeah. He like looks up to said, help.
Yeah. No worries. And Sid'll like lean down and I'll roll athletics.
Yeah.
That's a 23.
I used to be better at this.
So, Sid, if you want me to roll performance for this, I will. Sid is actively going to look like they're struggling and then just as they loosen it and go, I think you loosened it before me, Grimmer.
Yeah, thanks. I mean, yeah, duh. I mean, no, you did that. I struggled.
Now, I was going to give it to you, but
No, I don't need to feel like I'm the best. I mean, I do, but like not in this situation.
Yeah.
I don't really care about faith or strength, I guess is what I'm saying.
no, me neither.
That's lucky for both of you that it's not gonna be a problem.
So underneath this wooden latch that you've pulled up, the sand kind of shifts for a moment before stopping and not fully falling in, a few pieces falling downwards. But you can smell a wetness, a moisture. You smell a strong scent of seaweed, whatever this is. It is a strong salt air smell to it. A strong scent as you gaze downwards into this cavern. You can see the bottom. This is not something like you've previously experienced of jumping down into a hole. It is just a cavern that is underneath the sand that looks like it's been buried.
All right. Can I have out of my pack, I take a bell, like a little and I'm gonna drop it into the thing.
Okay. You drop it. That's what's killing me. You drop it into the thing. Or you drop it down into this cavern. Okay, it drops. What are you doing with it?
When it hits the ground, does like something happen? Is like a Venus flytrap or something gross?
No, it
Does
rings
sink?
out.
Yep.
No, it looks like it is a cavern that has been there for quite a long time. It hits the ground. It makes a small clanging noise that you expect when it hits the earth below, and no other reactions.
I will like give the hold on a second finger to everybody, and then after nothing swarms in to eat it or something, then I'll just jump in afterwards.
Okay. You jump downwards.
And can I recover my bell, please?
You may recover your bell, yes.
I will
I'll
find
tell you, no, you can't. The one yes you get, yes, you can recover your bell.
I was like, oh no. My sole motivation.
All right.
I will follow
rest
suit
of-
and go with this.
Amazing. Are the rest of you following suit? Is there anything you'd like to do before jumping down? Great. Excellent. You jump downwards. As you jump downwards, you are once again hit with the putrid smell of just heavy salt water mixed with dead seaweed. There's a lot of dead coral. One thing that strikes you one thing that strikes you very heavily as soon as you hit this space is that it is not a pretty cavern. Like you expect some level of mustiness, whatever. The entirety of this cavern is ugly, as if somebody has intentionally made it look worse than it should. You are finding on this dead coral, as you look a little closer, as you begin looking around this cavern, you are finding pieces of clothing that is ripped to shreds, dirty, wet, that is just hanging on certain pieces of coral. It has been here for quite a long time. This looks to be aged heavily. There's a long, narrow passageway that leads into another room that you can see a faint glowing coming from.
Going that way. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
would
we
you
should be careful. I don't know where you all come from, but like where I come from, well, kind of, caves like this typically have things in them. Sometimes big things, small things, red things, blue things, you know. So just be careful. That's all.
Yeah, I would agree. Let's heed our noise instead.
So are we stealthing?
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Oh no. Okay.
Nice.
I have disadvantage on stealth.
Oh no.
I do as well, technically.
So I am wearing half plate, technically.
Oh no.
Then it's a 13 for me.
Well, no.
But as we start to walk, you do see my little feeties with the talons. You see a bunch of static and lightning just like flick across really quickly. He's like activating himself as I cast Long Stride on himself.
Oh, you know what? Yeah. As we're going, also gonna put on my shoes. Or my shoes are already on. I'm gonna pump them up to cast Long Strider on myself.
Okay, let's get stealth checks. Tom, what did you get, dear?
It's 14.
Cool. Okay, Matt.
I got 18.
Excellent. Petra? Oh,
Yeah.
cool. Cool.
Yeah.
Love that. JD?
9.
Cool, 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 cool.
Let's get this TPK going.
All right, CB?
13.
13. Excellent. Excellent. Cool. Cool, cool, cool.
Here.
We do be here. Hold on. I need to see what this perception is.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
It's like hits the wall. There's like a loud clang.
I'm imagining because both
Okay.
Quellion and Sid got it back, got like bad stealth, that literally we bump into each other and his bow catches in the guitar.
We're both trying to like chase each other to figure out where it gets caught.
Yeah. Just look back at you like, what are you doing?
Ivy shaking her head. What happened?
Oh,
Nothing.
wow.
Nothing. I'm just counting. That's all.
Do we need to go through roll
Come on.
20?
Another.
You said we didn't
Oh.
need it, but are you sure though?
I'm sure because this is there is no way that this is going to be anything but theater of the mind. Cool. So. Cool. All right. So as the 5 of you progress forward into this room where you see this glowing lights, I want Arcana checks from all of you to see if you know what you're looking at.
Eesh, I do not have
Oh,
good
boy.
Arcana.
Not that it matters, just to say it out loud. I typically hate players who do this, but I'm going to do it right now. I do have alert, so nothing can sneak up on me. Just so you know.
Thank you for the reminder. I do appreciate that. So, Sid.
5 gang.
Click,
Well-
click, 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 click.
I doubled that.
Cool. Okay. 10. Cool.
14.
Matt. 14 for
I got a 16.
Excellent. CB.
21.
Ooh. Oh, okay. So that actually tracks for Grimmer, that he would know what this is. If you rolled a 15 or higher, then you would know. So, to those of you who have rolled 15 or higher, one, none of you are being stealthy. I won't tell you what is in this room, aside from what you are seeing immediately upon walking in there. Walking into this room. Walking into this room. The thing that catches your eye first is a large cauldron in the middle of the room. It is not lit. There is no fire under it. Nothing is boiling. There is nothing. The second thing that you see is the shelves behind this cauldron up against the cavern wall, which are covered in lanterns that are glowing blue. The third thing that you're seeing in this space is there is something heavily deceased and decayed laying on the ground. And I won't tell you what you won't see.
Do we see a pelt?
Not right off.
And so those of us with the high enough arcane or
You
Arcana,
immediately pick up on the lanterns at the back of the cavern that are glowing these bluish colors are soul lanterns.
I'm gonna put 2 and 2 together. Gross, boggy area, soul lantern, a cauldron, and a group of wonderful, lovely lesbian small business owners being harassed. And I think I know who's behind this.
Red
What I
herring.
told you, you were wrong.
No,
Um,
it's never red herring.
Every single one of you does see this very
Thank you.
heavily decayed thing laying on the floor next to the cauldron, though.
I would like to go
Yeesh.
look at the dead thing.
I love that for you, Quillian.
I must stick with Quellia. We should have the buddy system.
Yeah. Yep.
It's a soul lantern, and surprisingly, CB actually isn't putting two and two together, mostly because my brain
That's
has been
fine.
all out of whack past
That's
4 hours.
totally fine.
Based on knowing, because I guess I'm saying because I got a high enough Arcana
Yeah,
check, and I see the soul lantern. Would I know what might be associated with such a thing?
Yeah, so soul lanterns are normally used the same concept as ghost lanterns. It is to put a soul of a humanoid or a creature into. However, the fact that you are not seeing an entity that would use such a thing, as you assume the entity who may use such a thing is heavily decaying on the floor, you don't really have a basis of what else to go by.
That's what I'm trying to
that's
figure
the-
out. 'Cause I feel like
that's the
Grimmer would
same
know
thing.
what type of person. Okay.
To Backer, you have, you're Fae. You've seen plenty of things. You've heard tell of these things. Quellion, you've also probably heard of these things. This is a dead, decaying hag on the floor. It is a sea hag. It is heavily decayed. What it looks like is a group of adventurers came before you and probably already took her out, but these soul lanterns are still on the wall.
You want to clue us in?
Dead hag.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Ah.
Who's the best at seeing shit?
I mean, I have eyes.
We all have eyes. but-
Not. I'm gonna say probably not. No offense, Quellion, but I think everybody else.
Put one hand on the shield, and the eyes glow on the shield, and my eyes start to glow.
I stand corrected.
Is it dark in here? At all?
It's dimly lit because these soul lanterns, they are giving off a
Okay.
dim glow, so you can kind of see. Plus, you left the door, like the entrance, open.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna do a thing.
Okay, and then I'll
I'm
keep
gonna-
the Petra.
Yes. I'm gonna reach into my belt and I'm gonna pull out a wand. I'm just gonna, like a drumstick, and just twirl it around. And I'm gonna use a charge to cast detect magic.
That's exactly what I thought you were gonna do, and I'm surprised you hadn't done it until now. I'm gonna be so real with you. Cool.
Appreciate that.
You're welcome. Cool. I will come to that in a second. Petra, what would you like to do? What would Sid like to do?
I mean, Sid's gonna walk close and like kind of look at the hag, mostly because she wants to see if she can see what killed it.
Yeah.
Because in her mind, okay, weird shit happening on an island, dead hag. Why wouldn't they take all or deal with all this shit? That tells me something happened. So I want to see if there's a weapon that killed her in her still.
Excellent. Okay. All right. Roll me investigation, and I will come to the.
May I
detect
give them
magic.
advantage? As I have
Absolutely.
proficiency, and I would. That's exactly the same brain. It's like something's
Absolutely.
fishy, and it's not the one who smells like fish. That
Absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah. Perfect. So, Backer, what specifically are you looking for? As you are casting detect magic, what are you detecting it on? What is it you are detecting?
Just me. It's 30 feet in a whole sphere. And I'm just looking all around, seeing if anything pings besides the lanterns. Well, no, because I wouldn't know about the lanterns. So yes, with the lanterns.
With the lanterns? Okay. Every single lantern pings. There's 12 of them in total. Each one glowing. Each one you can assume is being used for what it is. Let me grab. I had them pulled up, and then I close the soul lanterns. As I do. Those ping, and then The hag does not, as she is dead. There's nothing there. I need to look and see. Can you read off Detect Magic for me for a second?
Yes, let me pull it up real fast. I just left my spells.
Thank you.
For the duration, you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. If you sense magic in this way, you can use your action to see faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic, and you learn what school of magic, if any. Spell can penetrate most barriers, but is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, and a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt.
Give me a second. I need to see if something specific pings for this one.
Hey, I'll take that as a win.
Yeah, hold on. Hold on. Give me 5 seconds, and I will tell you also what the other one is.
While we're waiting, how's everyone doing? You feeling good at home? You enjoying the stream? Say something in the chat.
But we also love lurkers, so don't feel obligated.
Yeah, that's also true. Yeah. Just hang out.
Okay, I figured it out. So, all right, Backer, I'll give you what you.
Nice.
I'll give you the school of magic that you find as you are gazing, and I will say only you see this. Backer in the corner, off to the side, not next to the soul lanterns, something in the shape of a humanoid, but is not humanoid, pings as enchantment magic. Sid and Grimmer. As you're looking at this hag, there's not a weapon that you are fighting. What did you roll specifically?
Like what did I get, or what did
Yeah,
what
did you get?
I got 18.
Excellent. You're not finding a weapon. You are finding slash marks as if something slammed into it repeatedly, or maybe slashed at it with a limb.
Okay. Like slash marks, like claws?
Yeah,
Like
kinda.
something like something gripped and like did that.
not more of like a slashed at, more like claw
Okay.
marks across.
Okay. Here's a weird thing.
Yeah, ask me the weird thing.
While I'm looking at this body and seeing this, can I give this sea hag her final rites?
Yeah,
Like,
of course
actually
you can.
put the body to rest.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I would
Sid's
love to
gonna
help
take
with
some
that.
time to do that.
I was gonna say, those that have them can perform them. Yes, as Backer is preoccupied.
I think the idea that Sid has is she's gonna try and bundle most of the body together and then put it to rest in the ocean when we leave. But basically just like setting that all up to happen.
Quillian, how do you assist?
Probably like as we're like gently moving into some sort of like cloth or some way to move her out of here, I'll be like saying some prayers to the Serpent Queen like under my breath.
I have a question.
Yeah.
What language are you saying that in?
It would be Draconic.
Okay, never mind.
Good
Sid
ask.
does not clock that. But I had to know if it was a different language that Quellian has speaked in the past. Spoken? Because then Sid would actually know it.
Yeah, it's
Spake?
in Draconic.
Okay.
Spake. I spake it.
Spoketed.
I spoke it.
I think while they're doing that, because he was right there, he does like kind of back up. He's like, okay, do whatever you want with this body. He's more concerned about what could have killed it,
Sure.
and if that thing is still around. But he definitely is 100% clocking every single word Kelly on the set.
Yes. You 100% have picked up. I was going to say, Matt, what's HD doing? What you doing? over
Yeah,
there?
HD. I think HD for the first time in a minute kind of just looking at these beings and being like, yeah, they really want to stop and help every like thing. And they're starting to think about like when's the last time they spent time anywhere long enough to care about it. So
When
they're
is the
taking it's
last
just like just
time? When is
yeah
the last
they
time you kind of stuck around and hung out and actually, oh, I don't know,
yeah.
made friends? Weird.
HD has for work friends. HD has
You have
work
work
friends and a
friends?
work family.
Uh huh.
But that's like the only place that they stay, and
Sure.
only for a little bit of time. So just kind of like looking, and I don't think this display of just like, oh, there's a body here, let me do something about it, and then like all this other stuff is causing HD pause. So they're actually not going to do anything other than just sort of sit or
Excellent.
stand, as it were.
Amazing. So while this is happening, Tom, how close is Backer getting to whatever you just saw?
Not really at all.
Okay.
Backer's actually gonna notice it, like put his hands in his pockets and like look around, trying to be as nonchalant as possible.
Okay.
Pulls out. So everybody, keep your cool. Keep your cool. It looks like in the top corner there is something hidden and magical. So let that be known.
When you
Okay.
say something, do you mean someone?
It's a possibility. Nah, I don't think so. They're they got some kind of enchantment around them. What's the plan here, y'all? Just full blown hit it, or do we want to try and be civil about this?
I mean, I can if it's hiding and trying to get the jump on us. I feel like I would know. That's not his voice. Kind of is. Anyway,
Trimmer whispers.
right? Just I feel like that. If necessary, I can like yank it down, but also, if it's just doing this thing, unless it was what killed the hag.
Maybe. Hey, Ivy, if I like looking at this thing and like paying attention to like the outline shimmer of magic,
Yeah.
is it like
Yeah.
getting into position to attack or anything?
Oh,
or is
it's
it
been
just
there.
like
Yeah.
okay? Yeah.
It's not moving yet, but yeah.
I heard this before, but prepare for Jenga.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
Hand is immediately just going to the sword that's on his hip.
I could throw out something kind of big to start the shit off, but I don't want to do it immediately. In fact, no. Never mind that. Forget I said that. It's not. No, we don't want to do that. That's a big radius thing.
Petra?
Yeah. Okay, you said this ain't to some. You said this ain't to someone, right?
Yeah. Hey, Ivy. Could you describe for me just real fast what the general shape of this creature thing is?
Yeah, okay, so let me give you a good analogy. You know how when you make cookies of gingerbread men and you're like, yeah, that is a vaguely humanoid shape? Yeah, think that.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about that. Actually, I had a thought. I had a thought. It might, if it fails, it's shit's gonna hit the wall real fucking fast.
Hey,
Mhm.
can you not do the thing that might make things immediately worse?
Yeah, no, of course. That's why I'm talking about it rather than doing it.
Okay.
I gotta take this fucking thing away from my mouth.
If I have a stupid idea that's gotten me out of some stuff in the past.
Mm-hmm.
Do you mind if I try a thing?
Uh,
This shouldn't just jump right to violence.
then by all means.
Okay. And Sid's just gonna kind of nod to Quellion and just like move their hands away from the sea witch. And then they're going to like very slowly and carefully pull their guitar out.
Okay.
And I would like to roll perform as Sid is going to play a song to basically take this thing's attention, whatever it is. And
Sure.
Basically try to put forward that we are not enemies. Can I roll for that?
So, yes, you can roll for that. Go for it.
Okay.
Which contender song do you play?
It's let down.
There was one wrong answer.
let me tell you, see what I roll, and then I will tell you what Sid plays.
There we go.
Anyway, here's Wonderwall.
Ah,
If it's Wonderwall, disadvantage. I'm calling it.
So that is currently 17. Oh wait, no, I have Gift of Alacrity. Sorry, one sec.
Give a like this for initiative.
Initiative.
that's just for initiative.
Oh right, okay, never mind. Then yeah,
Totally good.
so
Fortune's favor
Okay.
is advantage.
so that is 17 then. And what Sid plays is it starts out really slow and downbeat, but as they kind of, the more they play, the more the sound seems to kind of fill the cavern in a sense that doesn't make anyone, it's not aggressive. It doesn't feel like, yeah, I'm coming at you. It feels halfway between a lullaby and a warm-up song.
Okay. What happens when you pull this creature's attention is you see it peel itself from the wall. You can hear the sound of where it was stuck to the wall, almost like mud against dirt as it peels and tears like tape against the wall. What's standing in there as it pulls itself and splats to the ground is a form that, Sid, unfortunately, you've seen this before. And I'll go into details of why, because of what you are seeing. In front of you stands a vaguely humanoid creature with limbs that are elongated, that come to almost like hooks or tentacles at the end of their hands. They have no face. There is no facial features. There is nothing on it. Sid, what you are facing is something that you've only seen in one particular type of bureaucratic office. These are normally... They are normally messengers or errandmen. However, this one has a pelt wrapped around their shoulders, and that's new to you. What you're seeing standing in front of you is a faceless.
Uh-huh.
I hate that.
I don't like anything about that.
I know, right? I love that for you all.
No. I do. Why are you creating my nightmares?
Okay. Oh, Nori. I'm looking at stream. Or Nori.
Oh, no. Ah!
Um,
I'm gonna
Oh, go
see
ahead,
that
Sid.
tonight.
At the moment it is calm, you have its attention. It has yet to do anything.
You're with the OOB. Yeah.
Doesn't say anything, but you know for certain in your soul that's what this is, and you've never seen them outside of that particular organization. This is where we are.
Okay. If everyone else could try and leave, I would appreciate that.
why?
That's a great question.
Because it would help me figure something out.
You're not staying behind, are you?
I have to figure out if this thing's after me first.
Well,
Or
if
if
it's, if
just-
it,
If it's after you, I don't think we're gonna be leaving.
That's very sweet. Okay. Sid's gonna kind of like hold out their hands, like, all right, you arresting me? What is this?
It doesn't move towards you. It doesn't seem hostile towards you yet. I don't know if you've ever seen one quite hostile. Like I said, they're normally errand boys, like that is kind of messengers on occasion. Very similar to how people treat golems. But it's not hostile yet.
Can we see this thing too?
Oh yeah.
And we can see that it has the pelt on it.
Yep, around its shoulders.
Can I have that pelt? Maybe. Thing around here.
Do you reach for it?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. How fast are you reaching for it?
Slowly.
It will back up from you. Now it looks hostile.
Okay.
I'm confused.
Those hooks that it has kind of as its hands, these tentacles that kind of hang down, immediately sharpen.
Hey,
at the
hey now.
points.
All right. I think it's time for my idea.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
You need distance, right?
No, not for this one. The second idea was better, and I'm gonna snap my fingers and just hold my hands out.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cast Hold Person.
Ooh, interesting. This is an abjuration.
Oh.
It just says choose a humanoid that you can see within range.
It is not human, though. It is an abjuration. It is a summon thing as a golem, so your spell will not take.
Well, fuck me running. That didn't work.
So, you attempt to, those points sharpen, and it just kind of raises both hands.
Oh. I raise both hands. Did I notice Sid's like weirdness?
Oh yeah, this is not a secret.
Sid is
yeah.
very
Oh.
clearly uncomfortable about this.
Okay,
I am
then
very uncomfortable with the energy in the studio.
you're gonna see HD kind of go over to Sid and slap a thing on their wrist, and it looks like it has a little thing that says "Faceless be gone, protection from abjurations," and they have disadvantage on attack rolls against you.
Yeah.
You can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them for as long as I concentrate on making sure you have it.
All right.
And then he'll just be like, "I don't really know what's going on here, but I've seen this sort of thing before, so you just keep rocking my."
If you all,
Back up.
if you back up, cool. Sid, I'm gonna give you a chance to do something, and then we're going to roll initiative.
Cool. Well, I currently have my guitar slung around me.
Yep.
Uh,
I will give you first
so-
action. You were in front of it. This thing has happened, and then we'll roll initiative.
Yeah. Sid, their hand back on their guitar, resting there, is going to like pull their hand up like they're gonna reach for it again, and then just as hard as they can strum on their guitar, and I'm gonna cast Gravity Sinkhole behind it.
Yeah, boy.
Okay, for those that just rated us so they know what's happening. Hi, guys. Welcome in. First of all, thank you so much for rating in. I hope that your guys' stuff was phenomenal. Your stream was fun. We are in a cavern where we have discovered a faceless creature, which is not a great thing for Sid specifically. So here's a little bit of backstory for the first time. Here we go. You should have known something was up when I messaged you earlier. But, so we're going to deal with this. Petra, for those who don't necessarily know what Gravity Sinkhole does, will you please read off the spell and what does it look like when you cast it?
So, when first off, Gravity Sinkhole is a 20-foot radius sphere of crushing force that forms at a point I can see within range and tugs at the creatures there.
Each creature in the sphere must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes 5d10 force damage and is pulled in a straight line towards the center of the sphere, ending in an unoccupied space as close to the center as possible, even if that space is in the air. On the successful save, the creature takes half as much damage and isn't pulled. What this looks like is everyone here, most people here have probably seen Scott Pilgrim. Yeah? Okay, so for the first time, when Sid does this, there isn't a warping to the air so much as literally it seems like another reality is like someone pasted it on top of it because everything shifts. The colors are different. And she just slams down on it, and the air behind the thing and up in the ceiling where it was hiding out before just opens up as it gets hopefully blasted back. It has to pass a Constitution 14 saving throw.
I have already rolled, and I also rolled for all of our soul lanterns. I rolled for every single one. Everyone fails but one. So there's a singular soul lantern that will not fail, but everything else fails.
Okay. Okie dokie. So I will roll dice for that. Oh no. Oh, that's a wow, that die will not stop
I'm
rolling.
gonna give it to Quellion too. Quellion, I'm gonna give you a chance. You, with this pelt, have an opportunity to try to snag it off of this creature before it is yanked. However you want to go about it, I will give it to you. You just gotta roll for it.
Absolutely full like sprint diving for it and trying to grab it and then roll off to the side before this gravity sinkhole hits.
Dex or athletics?
Can I vie for acrobatics?
I will let you do acrobatics. Go ahead. I'll give you a chance.
As an 18.
Okay, excellent. All right. Pedro, how much damage are we doing?
We are doing a whopping 28 force damage.
Nice. Nice.
Exceptional. Okay, so let me describe how this series of events played out. Quellion, in a moment you can see that Sid is about to do something. Something major is about to happen. You can see the demeanor in Sid's shoulders, everything about them as they swing the guitar in front of them, ready to strum something. You jump. You grab this pellet, heavy in your hand. You can feel it, and it yanks, pulls off as you duck and roll. Instantly behind you is this shift of colors as all of these soul lanterns are yanked off of the shelf, shatter almost instantaneously. Every single one of them breaks. You have no idea what the implications of that are, but every single one shatters and a burst of blue energy radiates across the room. This creature that was in front of you that you were able to successfully pull this Kelpie pelt off of, or Selkie pelt off of, is flung backwards. They are not unconscious. You can see that they are squirming and moving, but they are looking heavily battered. There are pieces and chunks out of them that are shredding to pieces under the weight of this gravity. He is necessarily stuck. He is stuck. He's not moving. How would you like to proceed forward? There's only a singular soul lantern that survived. There's one. Quellion, since you have the pellet, what are we doing?
I was going to say, is there a way that I could have like dove and grabbed the last lantern and that's the reason that it survived?
I don't think you have time to grab it on top of it.
Cool.
If possible,
Yes.
not that it's weird because it's possible. It's not that it was just focus, but could I just because part of this thing is getting shiny things.
Yes.
Not shiny. Could I just flick my wrist and have that lightning, the lightning rope?
Oh,
I try to grab
yeah.
the last one and yank it towards me.
Absolutely. Easy, especially with the lightning lure. Yeah, you are able to grab it easily and yank it towards you. You're holding the
Adding
soul
that to
lantern.
my inventory.
Do you
No.
Grimmer, do you look at the actual soul lantern, or do you immediately put it in your bag?
Right at this moment, it's in my bag.
Excellent.
Because we're dealing with
Perfect.
the thing.
I just want to
there,
make
yeah.
sure. Excellent. Cool.
Yep.
All right,
Soul
shove it in your bag.
Lantern. I have my possessions.
All right. I love it. I love it very much. So Quellan has the pelt. Grimmer has the lantern. Sid, you have this creature still there. What do you want to do? I don't know if we necessarily need initiative. It's not moving from the spot. It is already looking beatered and battered.
If I have an idea, another one that if
Put forth your idea. Yes.
y'all wouldn't mind, I'm gonna try another crazy thing. I'm gonna look at this thing and just go, well, that first one didn't work. Let's try this one and I'm gonna try and on the faceless itself, I'm gonna try casting Dispel Magic. Because if this thing works as like a summon or a golem or something, maybe.
What level are
Maybe
you
it'll do
casting Dispel
some-
Magic at?
3rd.
Excellent. You cast Dispel Magic. What does your magic look like? What color is it?
It's like the green, tans, and browns. But
Very
with
druidic
bits
looking.
bits and veins of like an orange kind of snaking their way through it.
Yeah, which makes sense. So as you cast Dispel Magic at the 3rd level, which is what you needed, it does just start to disintegrate into a pile of dirt and mud. Sid, as it shatters, the arcane sigil, of which is kind of like a signature that you would know of the bureaucracy itself, you don't recognize that one. Whoever signature this is, you don't recognize it. And it's not the person that you would expect it to be. But that arcane signature that kind of fades away very quickly after this creature dissipates, you don't know it.
Holy shit, that worked.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. Oh, I've never seen one of them do that before.
I've never seen one of them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, he's gonna come back over. They're gonna come back over, take the little thing off your wrist, and put it back in the thing.
We should wrap it up and get the fuck out of here.
Hey,
Yeah.
you got the pelt, right?
Yes, I do. Just hold it up.
Ivy, any sign of like no portal, obviously, because we're still
portal?
with the time. Man.
Go for it.
And just for my sake,
Yeah.
I don't like how you say yeah. The creature, because he doesn't recognize that creature, it didn't seem like this is not. I don't want to say native. It didn't seem like this place was its home and it was protecting it.
Absolutely not. No.
Okay, that's
Absolutely
just something
not.
you would clock and know. Okay.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, let's get out of here. Have we got what we need?
Yeah, the only person who knows this is would be Sid. That's it.
Yeah. All right. Sea Witch to rest, and then we put the fucking pelt to fucking. Fuck. Dude, it's just gonna like carrying the body, just like cursing up a storm. Leave.
How many languages are you cursing in?
There's a lot of Knoll cursing that's happening
Great.
right now.
Cool. All right. Is there anything the rest of you want to do?
As they start to walk back, he'll look at the soul lantern to see what's in it, what's about it.
Yeah, as you look in the soul lantern, there is the face of a man. He has short shaven hair. He's kind of just floating around in it. You can see that this is somebody's essence. You can see that he's also wearing what you assume, there's no color to his clothing, but you would assume that this white peasant shirt that he's kind of wearing, probably a sailor, short black hair.
Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? No? Oh,
No.
okay.
God damn it.
No response. But you have him.
Back in my pouch.
Love that for you.
That's one way to get a familiar.
Oh my god.
Who's your
No.
familiar. It's some guy named Greg.
It's some guy named Greg in
No,
a lantern.
Wait, this is literally it's the plot of Shogun. You just have like
Oh,
a
yeah,
foul Englishman that's just following you around now.
Oh my goodness,
Grim
I'm
has
here for
Grim
that.
has a man with a lair, with a man in a lair.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, so Sid, you are dropping the hag's body into the ocean, I assume.
Yeah, and saying some
Quellion
final rites.
has done their last rites. Is that all that they wanted to say? Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. You drop it into the ocean.
Hey.
Wait, is this actually like? I know we called it a soul lantern. Is it actually a ghost lantern? Like
Yeah.
like the item? Okay, noted.
I'm not gonna tell you anything else about it right now, but we'll figure that out later for you.
That's totally fair. I didn't realize I can actually add that to my inventory. I'm going
Yeah,
to
you can.
now.
Yeah, you can. I'm not gonna tell you who it is, but you
That's
can
fair.
enjoy that. Anyways,
Hey, Sid. You okay?
Yeah, You know what the OOB is?
Yeah, you know me.
Yeah.
HD, you know of them. You don't know anything. You know that they
Oh, yeah,
are.
I've probably delivered stuff for them. Yeah.
You have, yeah. You've sent stuff. You know that they are a bureaucratic office. They stand for Omnidimensional Oversight Bureau.
Ah, yeah. The OBB. Yep. I'm aware of them. They've tried to kind of muscle in on some of our turf, but they're a decent enough organization. They make good deliveries. Quick, succinct, to the point.
Yeah, they're a group of fucking fascists. I don't listen. I didn't even know they fucking existed until they started making their my life their fucking business. So usually it's just strongly worded letters, and sometimes it's an asshole in a suit. But this is the first time they've ever sent anything that looked like it might try and kill me.
Ah, yeah. That's why I gave you the Paradox watch. So that makes sense.
The what? What?
The Paradox watch. So I didn't know any of that until after you told me, and then probably later on I will know it. But so then I used the watch in order to generate a kind of a localized reality where things go better for you based off of what I already know.
Oh, that's kind of like my necklace. And they pull out a necklace that is Fey in origin.
Hmm.
Kind of like this.
Oh.
Yeah, kind of like that. I guess I don't really know what that is, but
It's
but
it's a periapt.
Oh.
Don't worry about
It looks kind of fayish.
it. Yeah, it does. We can have that conversation later.
Okay, but you got the OBB looking for you?
Yeah, seems like.
Oh, that's that's unfortunate. That's
So these are bad people.
yeah. I mean, it times everything by everything.
They made some claims in the past. I don't know. Let's just deliver this shit and just see if we can get out of here. I don't want to
Hey,
hang around
you're
someplace.
speaking my language there.
Well,
Let's
hold on.
deliver this shit and let's get out of here. Now, Sid,
Listen.
we're on the same page.
I just fuck. Yeah.
Well, it sounds like this is a thing that could happen again, especially considering like we're not even in your your home reality. So we should be more, I guess, aware. And if I need to claws me throat, I can do that for you. You just gotta let me know if that's what you need. That comes easy. That's just like when you're a baby and you poop for the first time. So I don't really know what that's like because I wasn't born like humanoids typically are. You know what I mean? Just a little different.
Yeah, no. Surprisingly, I actually get it. Noel's learned how to fight pretty young, so yeah, I get it.
Ah, that's what you are. I've been wondering about that the whole time.
I think so. Sid kind of looks at themselves. What are you talking about? I'm a human.
Oh, my apologies.
I'm fucking with you. Come on.
So, real quick, as you guys are now exiting this cavern. Hey, Matt, how long does HD's portal sensing technology work? How long does it stay up? And then while you're looking at Tom, yes.
I was just gonna ask, did those other soul lanterns, did they all shatter?
Every single one of them.
Poor things. Okay.
So how it works is I detect the presence when I do it. That's also like it's active and inactive, at least as far as I'm aware.
Okay.
But within a mile of me. But it only happens when I do it, and then I
Yeah.
have to wait like a short rest to be able to do it. again.
Sure. Cool. I just wanted to make sure, not that it necessarily matters, because off to the side of you, a portal opens. However, before you can even approach it, nor take it into consideration, a man in a business suit steps out of that portal. However, Sid, you don't recognize this one. This is not somebody that you have messed with before. This is actually a young gentleman. He has a pin on his lapel with a purple planet with silver rings. And he kind of straightens his suit and then looks to the five of you, and his eyes settle on Quellion, who is holding a particular item. Oh, I was wondering what happened to my messenger. If you could just give that here, I'd greatly appreciate it. He makes no note of you, Sid. He does not look in your direction. He looks strictly at the person who is holding the object of what he is wanting.
Remember the thing I said about them being fascists.
As
If
far
you could just,
as I'm concerned, this doesn't belong to you.
well, I've retrieved it fair and square. I have come to this, as he looks for, I don't know where we are. If you would just hand it over, and then we can move along right with our lives.
Retrieved it fair and square.
Yes, from your hands as you're now holding it.
Sounds a lot like stealing, friend.
Well, I assume that is your all faults that I am now missing a particular object of mine, so it is only fair that you would trade me back of what you have taken.
Whoa,
Hell, you
whoa! You're making a lot of assumptions here. I have nothing to do with any of the items being lost, stolen, or damaged.
Tell you what. Come and take it.
As he looks from you to the rest of the party to Sid, to this kobold-looking creature. Interesting, I see. He does not have any weapons. You do not see any weapons. Sid, you would know that they don't normally carry, at least not that you've ever seen. You don't know what that means. But, again, this is a weird one. You've not ever seen this man before.
Hey, HD,
Yeah.
how much it costs to get you to deliver something?
It's a silver and a copper. That's the delivery.
And like reach it without breaking eye contact with the fast hands, silver and a copper, and goes, Quellion, could you hand HD the
Hand it to HD.
I think you know where that has to go.
Ah, heard, understood. I'm gonna need you to fill out this form real quick.
Please eat the form.
It's just
You know, on that, I feel like I can. Let's skip the paperwork this time. All right. Just kind of puts his shoes, their shoes together. The little wheels come out. All right. Well, you guys have a great rest of your time. I'll see you later. Enjoy, whatever. And then they're going to move 240 feet towards the lighthouse.
You will get to the lighthouse. The door is unlocked still, and I will come back to what is happening on the beach. HD, do you drop it off and immediately turn and come back?
Well, first I have to. I'm gonna find the person.
Yep, they're in the living room. Both ladies.
Oh, hello, ladies. My name is HD Kid. I'm here with Multi-Portal Hopper Service. I have a pelt of incredibly significant and personal significance. I'm supposed to deliver it to you. Can you please acknowledge that I have given you your item?
They both look very confused as they saw you earlier today, and they're very confused as to why you are delivering it back to them this way. However, when you hand it, do you immediately hand it, or are you waiting for the acknowledgement? They're like, yes, you've delivered it successfully.
Awesome, thank you very much. You're gonna hear a ding, like an actual ding. Multi-portal hopper, go! And you're like, all right. You didn't hear it before because it was paperwork, but this time there wasn't any.
Yeah, of course. Cool.
They're like,
deliver.
Alrighty, and then just gonna run back.
Excellent. All right, so to those of you on the beach, this happens within the span of maybe 15 seconds. That is how fast you've seen HD move. It is quick. The women in the house are very concerned and very confused about what is happening. However, this bureaucrat that is standing in front of you in his fancy suit and his suede shoes with no weaponry is looking at the four of you standing there and immediately turns and goes, I see I've miscalculated in my time to be here. I will go ahead and just leave you be then. As he turns and he walks straight back into that portal, which remains open. At least for a moment.
Hate that it's still here.
Hate that you might just come back.
I hate that I can't believe it's better.
Well, anything you hate?
Whatever that guy was.
No, yes, I don't really eat butter. But I'm just, this person, do I also rip out throat?
I want to say yes.
Because
It seems like
it feels like they didn't look at you, but they same people, and I don't like having people on my butt just because of whatever. I mean, back in my day, that's just I kill for less. So
Yeah, no. We see him again if they decide to be pricks again. Yeah,
okay,
we using this portal.
well, we should wait for
want
HD.
to.
Oh, HD's back, right?
HD Go himself has this conversation.
Oh,
I guess.
Gotcha.
Okay. Oh, shit.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, 1 second. Got sand in the ears.
Gods, you are fast.
That comes with part of the job.
We taking this portal?
Oh, hey, look at that. Sure. Why not? Just we'll walk directly into it without really thinking about it.
God damn it!
Oh, well, okay, we're going in.
Okay, here we go
Well,
again.
Okay.
Yeah, but
So here's what's new about this portal, that you didn't open it. You have no idea who did. You don't know anything about this man. And HD, when you enter it, the energy is wrong. You've only felt this energy once before.
Oh no! Oh shit! Fuck! I would
Oh,
actually.
yeah.
Can I turn around and push them out of it?
All four of them are following you, and you are immediately sucked in. There is not a chance. You feel the energy.
no.
You are sucked into this portal, and something is wrong. Something is so very wrong. You have felt it
Oh,
once
I'm
before.
sorry, guys.
It is only HD. HD, it is the only other time you have felt this was many years ago, and you can't even remember how long of when you
that's
were.
It's super sad.
Yeah.
All
of
right, well,
when.
Sorry,
Do you want to
guys.
tell them, or do you want me to describe the feeling that now every single one of them gets to experience? Cool.
Yeah.
All right. So here's what the four of you get to experience. The four
Okay.
of you,
Well, yeah.
HD, you already are untethered from your own planet. You are already untethered from your own timeline. You have been wandering for so long. The other 4 of you suddenly feel something snap. Something is missing, and you no longer feel a tether to your own space, to your own time. Nothing. You feel emptiness, and you are floating in this void, and you suddenly hit ground. And Quellion, you are the only one who knows this type of vibe. You're somewhere gray and ashy, but it's not your own dimension. This is something else entirely. Welcome to the Shadowfell. This is where we're going to start next session.
Oh, I feel so bad. Oh,
So let me
man,
tell you,
that's-
before we started the session, I told you there was 2 scenarios. There was either a scenario where you were going to follow him into this portal, or you weren't, and you were going to go to your own. So there was no secret third option. So, next session, welcome to the Shadowfell. We're going to start there. I'm going to let my players do their outros of where you can find them, what else they do, and then we're going to end session. We'll raid into somebody. We're going to start with Petra. Where can we find you when you're not playing here and being traumatized by me?
Hi, my name is Petra Skelton. I have had the absolute delight of playing Sid Ashclaw. When I am not here, you can find me on Exquisite Corpse Presents, where I play Sinis, who is a Drider wizard. Very different game with a very different vibe. Very sad, wandering kind of game that having a lot of fun with. Otherwise, I have a brand new Vampire Chronicle that will be happening starting in April called A Bonfire for the Lost. And you can find me on all social media at Pre-Apocalypse, where I write short stories, I make cool zines, and I design games. I will popcorn this all the way down, on my screen anyways, to Tom.
Hi, hello. I'm that one Warlock. I make the saddest characters you've ever seen on the internet, except for this time. You can find me all across the wonderful, wonderful World Wide Web at that one Warlock. And I.
Oh no, I broke him.
Listen, I'm scared now with
Do you want me to do it? I could do it for you, because you're on New Rollis. You'll be at Gen Con. You're here.
You can find me on all the social medias. That's right, every single one of them at that one Warlock in some way, shape, or form. On Mondays, you can catch me on the Star Shard Stories Twitch, playing in my first ever Werewolf the Apocalypse game, where I play another archaeologist named Travis Malcolms, who is just a good divorced daddish kind of guy. Lots of fun to play. You can catch me here every Tuesday. Tomorrow, I will be on the Dice and Autism Twitch channel, playing in New Rollis, playing another werewolf. Everyone's favorite Dilf, Connor Hottyson, the Lycan Bloodhunter Barbarian. And then on Thursdays, you can find me on the World Tree Quest, playing in the first ever, as far as I know, completely underwater campaign. So those of you with thalassophobia, this is not the campaign for you to watch, but where I play everyone's favorite Twinkie witch, Ariel, the Sea Witch. And that is me. I'm gonna popcorn it over to Matt.
Dang. Well, hello everybody. It's Matt, Nerd D from earlier that you watched. A lot has happened today, and I just want to let you all know that you'll be fine. Just take the time to love yourself and love the people around you. You can find me all over the internet at NerdDRocks, NURD like multiple Dwayne Johnsons. And I do this on Tuesdays, which is super fun. And you can also find my music by typing in NUR-D wherever you get music. I got a lot of cool stuff. If you're in Minneapolis, April 5th and 6th, I will be performing with the Minnesota Orchestra. So get your tickets for that, because that is selling out. It'll be super cool. And even if you're not in Minnesota, you just want to like give me money for no reason, buy a ticket and just give it to someone in Minnesota, I guess. Yeah, that's me. I'll popcorn that over to CB.
Yeah. Hello. My name is Omega Jones, also known as Critical Bard across all social media channels for now. I am a professional actor and vocalist. You can catch me many places. I've worked with Critical Role. I'm on the official Wizards of the Coast streaming channels, both on Amazon Freevee and Plex. You can catch me in a plethora of different APs throughout time and history, including Realmsmith's Into the Mist campaign, which is coming back for its final season at some point. Alec the Bard's Tales of Novum series, which is currently on YouTube, and a bunch of other things that are coming up soon that I can't talk about just yet because we haven't done any promo. Yeah, that's me, unless I'm really forgetting something. I don't think I am this very second. JD, have you gone?
Nope.
Nope, not yet.
It's your turn.
All right. Well, hi, I'm JD. I've been Valion of the Serpent in tonight's game. When I'm not here, you can find me all over the internet at Tryhard Von Edgelord and Von Edgelord everywhere else. This is the only AP that I'm in. Hopefully that'll change at some point. But when I'm not doing that, I am playing bass for a little band called Contender. Feel free to check us out on Spotify. Don't stream Mexico City, please.
No, make it the #1 song of the summer. Demand it.
Don't
That's
do this
all
to
I
me.
want for Christmas.
Well, you talk about every panel that we have at Gen Con is going to start with that song as our intro.
I
No.
am bringing a boombox to Gen Con, and I will make that song famous just because.
Oh my god. I'm
As you
making
should.
you a Contender shirt that just says Mexico City. But yeah, that's me, Ivy. Let's go ahead and read it out.
Hi, I'm Ivy. I'm Gamer the Girl. When I'm not Gamer the Girl, I'm over on the Crit Awards. That's the two things I do. I professionally DM and I do Crit Award stuff. Voting opens on Monday if you are someone who is into the TTRPG space and you want to look. We have 47 categories this year because we're insane, as CB has continuously told me. But that's where we are. So, if you're interested in looking over our categories, they're public, but voting goes live on Monday, April 1st. We are very excited. I'm stressed, but that's fine. That's the state I live in. We are going to go raid Bathhouse RPG, which is playing Vampire. So if that is a game that you are not particularly fond of, or if you struggle with some things like that, don't worry. Just give them a little love, mute the channel, whatever you got to do to prioritize your mental health. And then we will be back next Tuesday. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you later. All right.